In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Damian Lillard and how he was able to win the NBA three-point contest. There's a lot of things that he did that you can do as well to not just shoot the basketball better, but to win three-point shooting contests yourself. So let's get down and let's check out Damian Lillard and how he shoots the basketball. Okay, so the first thing I really want to look at is going from his gather up into his set point. Now, Damian Lillard has a one motion shot, which basically means that he does not freeze the ball at his forehead. It's all one motion from gather up until release. This can allow him to shoot the basketball quicker because, of course, in a three-point contest, you only have a set amount of time, but it's also able to transfer more power into his shot so that he doesn't have to hop off the ground as high. This gives you a faster release, but also a more consistent shot as well. We can also see from gather all the way up into his set point, which is generally right about there, we can see that while the ball goes up, he's also extending his lower back and his legs as well. You don't want to be bending downwards while you're lifting the ball up, because if you're bending your knees to go down into your shot while lifting the ball up into your set point, that's going to take a lot of power off your shot, extend the amount of time it is in your hands, but also you'll find that you'll hit the front of the rim a lot more often, whether it's a straight shot or not. I really also want to point out how nice that actual ball spin is. We can see it right here. When he's about to release this ball, it goes generally off the middle and pointer finger with zero thumb flick. He actually releases the ball first before the shot hand. So the guide hand releases the ball first and then the shot hand releases the ball after. You want to do this because now, while the ball is up into your set point, your shoulder and your elbow are in line with the rim. The ball is generally over top of your elbow or your upper arm. So now you just have to release the ball straight off of generally your pointer and middle finger, and the ball should go straight. To get that perfect backspin, Damian Lillard's ball placement on the palm on the ball or hand on the ball for Damian Lillard is pretty close to having the middle finger down the middle of the ball. Now, this is not the same for most players. Some players will be more offset towards the right side, and that's totally a personal decision, and you can still get that perfect backspin with a different hand placement. We can also see that when he's gathering that ball, it goes up the middle of his body towards his right side. Now, for some players, if they're doing this and their release is out towards that right side, that means that momentum is taking the arm forward, and you'll generally see that ball miss to the right side. However, he stops the ball right at his forehead and then releases the ball straight, which allows that ball to go straight. So by going up the middle of his body, that's not exactly an issue. I know there's a lot of coaches that say you have to go up the right side. You don't have to. Going up the middle of your body is actually going to help you go a bit quicker as long as it doesn't continue your arm out towards that right side. Now, at least when we're looking at how the ball comes down to the rim, 42 to about 46 degrees depending on distance away from the rim, and at 45 degrees, that is absolutely perfect. Now, if we actually look at the ball's spin, we can see how many times it rotates. Now, this is actually very important. So that's 1. Then we have 2 and 3 and about 3.5. Why is that important? Well, you want to have 2+ rotations on the ball, because by having the ball rotate in the air, when it hits the rim, if it hits any part of the rim, let's say the back of the rim, the front of the rim, then if you've got the right amount of arc, if it does hit the rim, you'll have a higher chance of it bouncing around and then plopping in. There's also one more thing that makes a lot of old school coaches mad, really super angry, and that is Damian Lillard shoots with his palm on the ball. And I can confidently say that because his fingertips are off the ball. Now, why is this important? Well, having your palm on the ball is actually going to give you more accuracy. You're having more connection points to the ball. The reason why a lot of old school coaches will say that you want to have your fingertips on the ball is because your fingertips are the last thing that touch the ball. Also, you generally have more control if you have your fingertips on the ball. However, I like to actually teach players, if they're having issues with accuracy, is to have more of their palm on the ball, but still have their fingertips, if possible, on the ball as well. Not over gripping, just a light pressure, just having it sit in your palm comfortably, because this will actually help you have more accuracy. So while that may make a lot of coaches really upset, that is 100% the truth. Anyways, make sure to go check out my hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below, and I'll see you guys again next time.